Hey guys, so welcome back to another polygel nail design set. These are definitely my favorite so far for the year, or at least like my second favorite for the year. Absolutely love these. The thing about this is it was just me, my brush, and the polygel. I didn't use any special tools or anything to get the lines straight. I didn't go foul in between the colors, and I just felt like they came out so clean for it being just me and the brush. And plus, the colors were very pretty. All right, so here is my prep routine. This clip is previously recorded, but I did want to share with you guys my prep routine pretty much from start to finish with that. I don't do anything special. I just push those cuticles back with a metal cuticle pusher. And then I take my e-file, usually on a low speed, so somewhere between 1 or 2. And then I like to, with a diamond bit, go up one side around the cuticle area and then down the other side. Again, I just go up one side around that cuticle with my bit at a slight angle and then go down the other side. Repeat that on all of the fingers. I personally do not file my nail plate. One, I am very rough with my hands, just throughout my daily activities, and so I do tend to hit, bang, and damage my nails quite a bit. I don't want to say damage, but I do bend them and chip them and stuff a lot. And plus, I do my nails often. I do them like every 4 days to a week or whatnot. And so there's no need for me to file off layers of my nail because I do them so often. So I already have enough ridges and grooves in my nail plate. So no need for me to do that. And then I like to go in with some Dawn dish soap. It don't have to be Dawn, but it definitely needs to be a degreaser. And so dish soap tends to be a degreaser. I wash my hands, I take a brush and then brush up under them cuticles and also brush under the nail. This one remove any dirt, grime, oil, dust, whatever may be up under those nails, but it also dehydrates your hands and your nails. I don't use primers, dehydrators, and bonds and things of that nature. This works the best for me. It's just a washing my hands with some dish soap. Then I went ahead and applied those forms and peel off base coat. I'm not sure which brand I use peel off base coat, but it's one of the three that I always use. Put that on, gave that a cure. Now we're gonna go in with this polygel from Landfall. I was just checking to make sure I had enough to do all of the nails. And then take that brush. This brush was a size 12, I believe. My size 12 gel brush. And then start working that polygel on the nail plate, working it around the cuticle area. Okay, so for me, when any polygel that I use on my nail plate, on my natural nail, I make sure I use a polygel that I love. I love a good stiff polygel. I tend to use those on my nail plate because I don't have to worry about it running or the polygel sticking to my brush and stuff. And usually it makes the application clean for me when it's a polygel that I like. So the tip for you guys, use your favorite brand of polygel around your cuticles. The ones that any brand that you like to use the most, use those ones because you're comfortable with that polygel and that'll just make your application a lot easy. Okay, so I'm just taking my time working around that cuticle. I do try to make sure that this first bead or this first color or whatever it is very neat and clean. I do take my time because one, I don't want to have to do a lot of filing around my cuticle area. That runs the risk of you cutting and nipping yourself when it comes down to filing. So I do try to take my time here and get it as neat and perfect as I can get it. Now, what I was going for was pretty much a coffin shape. Like, if you guys been following me or watching my videos for a while, you know I like to do different type of extended nail beds. And so I was just trying to do like that little coffin nail bed on this set. Okay, this polygel here is from Ashiba or Ashihabe or something along those lines. Forgive me for pronouncing these polygels wrong. This polygel also, along with the landfill, is not available anymore, which sucks because I have a lot of old polygels and I still use my old polygels. And so it sucks that I can't share links with you guys when you guys ask where I get it from or what it is or who it is. And so that kind of sucks because I did like this brand. Also, some of the older brands, they do need to make polygel again, or some of these brands that's out here just need to step it up because I mean, I'm a polygel lover. I get on Amazon every 2, 3 days looking for new kits, and yeah, it's just like some of the polygels that's out now, just not really worth it. At least some of the ones on Amazon. But anyway, all right. So all I was doing was at this point I had to grab a smaller brush just to take that teal color and get it all up back towards that cuticle area. Now I grabbed a smaller brush just so I can make sure it did not go underneath my cuticle, but just to make sure that it went around that light pink color. And then same thing that I did with the pink color, just was going in with that coffin look. At this point, I kind of realized that I didn't have enough polygel, so I dragged down as much as I can, and then had to go in and add another bead. All right, look, while that's playing out right quick, let me kind of just ramble on, shall I say. So, I've been on social media or whatnot, especially Instagram, and I just been noticing a couple of things, and it kind of started irritating me at this point because I had posted a set, and the young lady said it was cute when who do watch my YouTube videos, and she said the set was cute, and she couldn't wait to see the video so she could see how the set came about. So I was like, thank you. Just be a little patient with me. I'm working on a video. Somebody else commented on that comment and said, oh, it was so easy. And so, of course, me being curious, I said, curious, what part was easy? So I'm just trying to figure out if the set she was saying was easy or making the YouTube videos was easy. So, of course, she didn't respond. But with that, and then, yes, I am petty, okay? I'm not like rude petty, but I am petty. So I go look on her little Instagram or whatnot, and baby girl can't even polish a nail. But here's the thing, like, for me, okay, none of my sets are easy. None of my sets are quick. All my sets take a lot of time. Especially because you have to cure like each color individually. So all my sets take a lot of time. They take a lot of thought. They take a lot of patience. On top of these YouTube videos, they also take a lot of work. And so don't discredit my work or my ability trying to be cute or funny. That's how I took that, right? But that was that. No big deal. And then I was watching somebody else YouTube and watching somebody else Instagram, and they was going on and on about how companies making it easy for people to be able to buy polygel or acrylic or whatever it is, and that everybody is doing these full cover, and these full covers, they aren't you're not nail techs, or you can't do nails or whatever blah blah blah. And my whole thing was, I just felt like that came off as a hate, especially since this person already had a large following. And I just felt like that came off as a hater to me because it's like, although I don't use full covers, it's not my thing. But I'm not going to discredit somebody else's work because they choose to use full cover. And so, with that being said, y'all, do your nails however you feel fit. Choose whatever method that you choose, and just do your nails for you and not for others' approval. I feel like I say this all the time. Just do your nails for you because you won't always have somebody hate. And the thing is, just to see some of these people with larger followers be hating on these smaller people who just starting out and stuff, it's just kind of sickening. But anyway, let me get back to the set because I can go on and on and on about things that I see, hear, read on social media. All right, look, that pink was from AliExpress. The pink is still available on AliExpress. I believe it was like $3. If anybody's interested in that one, I'll send the link. This yellow was from Agile Beauty, along with this orange here. Both of those two colors glowed in the dark. Agile Beauty is between my first and second favorite polygel for what's available for purchase now. I love Agile Beauty. One of the easiest polygels I have ever used. Their colors are pretty. They glow long enough. The temperature change once change. I just love Agile Beauty. The young lady Jody put me onto this brand, and I fell in love with it ever since. And so if you're looking for a polygel that's just easy to use, you don't want to deal with the runniness and the stickiness, I definitely say go with iGel Beauty. But all right, that is the set. I did that on all the nails. Here is the final look. Now, look at them. Like, the shaping was pretty much already there. I just had to kind of remove a lot of the bulk. I'm sorry I don't have any filing because it was so simple. I think I probably only used a fine bit and a hand file to get these into shape. All right, I did have an air bubble there. And so I just took some I took some Young Nails protein bond and filled in that little hole that I had. This top coat is from Venalisa, one of my favorites, always use it. And I'm just going in with a generous amount and then kind of float it all over the nail. And then just kind of spread it out and make sure everything is nice and even. Again, anything I do around my cuticle, I try to take my time. Now, don't get me wrong, right? My nails is definitely not perfect. I can use a lot of work when it comes down to my cuticle bead or my cuticle area, but I do my best and I do try to take my time around it and just try to get it as good as I can get it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe that extra off the sides. I tend to take a little pad, a little piece of napkin or whatever, put a little alcohol on it, and then wipe that extra off. And then I'll wipe it on that pad. And that is how I remove the extras off the side. A tip, when me wiping that off the side, that just helps to keep my shape. Because gel, we know gel runs. And so by the time you put that top coat in and put your little decorations and stuff on it, it definitely do start pulling towards the sides and the bottom. So just wipe that little extra off the sides. These little rhinestones, I got them from AliExpress. They were jelly. Yeah, they was neon or jelly rhinestones, but it AB. And so the color isn't real like bold, but it had a nice little shine to it. It's just real subtle. And I just took some pink, yellow, and orange ones, put them on the nail. Like, look how clean that nail came out. Like, the colors was nice and clean. The shaping was nice. All right, now this is what I usually do. So I'll pull out some things that I think will look cute with the set. And then I kind of play around with it to see if I'm going to like it or, try to figure out my little blah, blah, blah. Try to figure out my bling placement. And that is how I kind of come up with my bling. That there, I just felt like I liked the little orange skull, but it just wasn't working for this set. So I was like, let me get a little butterfly try. At this point, I was still wasn't feeling how that little butterfly was looking. So I was like, let me see if I add a little bit more. And I just wasn't feeling it. So the point is, I don't just, by the time y'all see my recordings, I don't just already know what I'm going to put on there. I kind of just pull out some things, kind of play around with it on the nail, see if I like it, and whatever seems like it's flowing is what I'll go with. So, all right, so I decided to just go ahead, put that top coat on there. Look at that, I could have took some of that out. All right, there we go. Put the top coat on and decided to do the same thing I did with the pointer finger, which is take the orange one. I put one big orange one in the middle, then the next size, two pink ones on the opposite side of the orange. Put everything in place, and then I took two small yellow ones and put those on the opposite side of the pink. And I was trying to make sure they was nice and straight because so far at this point, everything on this set was nice, clean, and even. And so, of course, I wanted the bling to be nice, clean, and even. Wipe off the extra and then give that a cure. I personally, real quick. So this butterfly here is not flat back. It does have a bit of a point. And so any rhinestones that have a point on the back, I do go in with some rhinestone glue or polygel just to make sure make sure that charm stay on that nail. All right, and so what I was saying before that, for me, when I top coat, I do one finger at a time, especially if I'm doing bling. One that keeps my bling from sliding out of place, and also that keeps I'm able to wipe off that little extra top coat to make sure I keep my shape. So, if you guys feel like you losing your shape once you get down to top coat, and just wipe off that extra and try to do 1 to 2 fingers at a time, you will see a difference. All right, so I took that butterfly on there, took a couple of them same rhinestones, and kind of just put them up around that butterfly a little bit. This was the accent finger because I did like how the butterfly looked. I just didn't want too much going on. Gave that, moved it around a little bit, whatever, whatever. And then, of course, wipe off the extra and then cured that nail. And here is the finished set. Again, I absolutely love these. I just felt like they were perfect for me. And I definitely would do it again with a different color. But thank you guys for taking out the time to watch my videos. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you. Oh wait, and these did glow. So in a second, you guys will be able to see the glow effect from the yellow and orange. Here you go. It just gave this cute little special effect at the ends, and I love that. But thank you guys. Again, I'll talk to you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed these videos. So bye.